Hi everyone, it's Fiona from Siren Soul. Today I want to share with you how you can understand who you truly are. It's a big question, right? Everybody's wondering, who am I? What am I doing here on this planet? So many questions. I'm not going to answer the deep and meaningful ones, but I do want to share with you who you authentically are. And this is it. Love. That's you. You were born as a baby who popped out the epitome of love. And then you were proceeded to be conditioned. Suddenly we needed to enter programs into your system, and you learnt about society. Your parents told you lots of things. Some were true, some were nice, some weren't. Then you went to school, other things happened. And then we learnt other things through friends, what was right in our world and our society. And we developed all these layers around our authentic self. All these layers became our ego, our personality, our way of doing things, our right and wrongs. And we cover up that sparkly magic inside. We kind of lose that childlike sense of wonder to some degree. Of course, we always have access to it, yet when it comes to running our life, what now happens is we tend to react from this conditioning. Now, I want to just repeat about this conditioning. You were born as like buying a new computer, and you need to give it some extra programs. It comes with some systems in place, yet it needs programs. What happens is some of the programs end up being rather outdated over time. They're obviously great in the beginning because you learn how to do things that keep you safe. We all need to be safe, whether it's emotionally or physically. We learn judgment to cross the road, observation. These are great skills to have so we don't get knocked over by a car. But we also learn things about ourselves that are not really true, they're just opinions of others. Like if you're told if you're fat, ugly, skinny, brainy, dumb, wonderful, amazing, loved, special, you'll believe it all. But some of those are not so nice, right? And when we grow up feeling less than worthy, it can play havoc in our future. It can play havoc in how we react to the world. And when we start responding to the world from these parts, and we start reacting according to our conditioning instead of the love, that's when we come into problems. And that's when we start to trigger. That's when we really get reactive, or we say things that are based on opinion rather than love. Now, if we can master the art of reacting only from a place of love, we ultimately will be our best self. And I know this is easier said than done. Yet understanding this is our truth, we can start to shed some of these layers of the ego, shed some of these layers of conditioning, get rid of the limiting beliefs, and really start to come home to your truth. You are this beautiful love energy. That's your soul. It's got magic inside. But when we've had trauma and hurt, we cover up the magic. We cover it up because we don't want any more pain. And that also blocks our greatest gifts, our truth, our path, our divine purpose. And we end up feeling sad and miserable instead of happy and enlightened. And we also block abundance from coming to us. Therefore, once you start the journey of letting go of some of these, we can find that goodness inside again and react from our love, not our pain. We use our wounds to find the wisdom. We grow through these experiences. The role of a human is to build this ego so that we can learn, develop empathy and compassion and understanding for others, learn about life, only to wake up, to shed all the layers and come through with the wisdom. It's a beautiful soul's journey, and we're all here doing it. If you want to start eliminating these old beliefs, you can do this by getting deeper into your subconscious, finding ways to remove and transform those limiting beliefs. I use the Conscious Creation Code to create a life you want by clearing the resistance. This is the resistance, this stuff, this old stuff that we don't need anymore. We can move the resistance. It's simply energy. They're old thoughts, they're old memories, There are negative emotions, the pains, the wounds, but right now, we're in the now, and that's the past. So let's come home. Let's come home to this beautiful heart and find your magic again. You can do this with the Conscious Creation Code as well. You can do that with me. Or you can find other ways like hypnotherapy, self-meditation. When you come home to your heart, you'll be in your happiest place. And in the meantime, here's a beautiful self-help way to do it. Whenever you're confused, overwhelmed, or irritable, ask yourself this. What would someone who loved themselves do? Or what would love do in this situation? And that way you can react from there, not the old pains, not turning more kerfuffle into more drama. Isn't that beautiful? There you go, guys. Can't wait to see you next time. Ciao for now.